Hi, this is Reg from my Sportscars. Here I've got a lovely 2014 GTS Spec Boxster S 981. It's a 3.4 litre flat six. It's got some really nice options and it's in a fantastic colour. It's a colour I haven't had before. It's very similar to a historic colour which came out in the 993s, which is Polar Silver Metallic. This is called Rhodium Silver Metallic. Sort of a slight bluish hue. I'm not sure if it's coming out in the camera or not. It will do in the pictures. Excuse all the little flies, it's obviously summer now, so all the flies are attracted to its shiny finish. I said it's GTS spec because it essentially has the full front and rear bumpers that came on the GTS, including the centre rear radiator. So this has got what's called the Sport Design package, which included those aprons. It was also spec from the factory with the clear glass look rear lights, which are also found on the GTS. So you can see that lower splitter there, which defines that rear compared to the standard Boxster S 981 series. Has a black hood, black fabric hood, and the option of painted rollover bars. There is also a wind deflector which isn't fitted, but it's in the front boot. It's in its case. And then at the front, it has the, I think they're just the what's called the Bi-Xenon headlights. I don't think they're PDLS. I'll put a comment in the bottom if they are the PDLS headlights. The lower splitter is the GTS, so it sticks out that little bit further, and consequently the car is, I think, 3 centimeters or 4 centimeters longer because of that more pronounced front and the rear as well. The wheels are the optional 20-inch Carrera S wheels, and they are finished in factory Satin Platinum, and they look stunning when combined with the Rhodium Silver Metallic paintwork. Car's in amazing condition. The interior's full black leather, so the entirety of the seats are in leather. Has leather on these parts of the doors and also on the PDK shifter there. It's a 7-speed PDK, so this car will do 60 in around 4.4, so just under 4.5 seconds with the options it has. So it has Sport Plus, has the switchable sports exhaust, stop start. The spoiler you can also put up and down, and you can turn the traction control off, all on those buttons there. And then continuing the GTS theme, it has the Alcantara center armrest with the Porsche Crest embossed from the factory, and then also the Alcantara steering wheel, which also when you press Sport and Sport Plus it will show you there, and also there's launch control ability there. That Sport Design steering wheel is again what you'd find on the GTS, because it has the full-size paddles to easily shift gears at the touch of a button without taking your hands off the steering wheel. You can switch the gears by pushing the gear stick forwards or bringing it back when it's in full manual mode. In auto mode, normal driving mode, you can still use these paddles to change gear at the touch of a button. This car also has kick down as well, so when you sort of punch the throttle when you're behind someone to overtake, it will go from, like, say 7th to 2nd, ready to sort of unleash all that 315 horsepower immediately. So it's a really effective drivetrain. It's got all the right bits in terms of the sports bits that you'd find on the GTS. So it is essentially a GTS. The only difference is the suspension. This car has got the standard suspension. It hasn't got the sports suspension, which would be 20mm lower than a standard car, and it doesn't have the switchable PADM, which is 10mm lower than a standard car. So this is a Boxster S spec suspension system, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The brakes are also the S, so they have the red calipers, 4-pot at the rear. Very decent braking setup as well. Now, in terms of other options, it has the auto lights. It has the key finished in Rhodium Silver as well, which looks really stunning. And then it has the full sat nav system. So there's the map. Just put the ignition on there. Has the phone module as well, so it'll connect to my phone in a second. There, it's connected to my phone. It has the DAB radio as well as FM and AM, and it has the Jukebox as well, which is working. Yeah, there we go. So the last owner left all of his music on there. That can all be deleted if you don't like it, but it's all on there still for you to enjoy, and you can add your own stuff. You actually upload it here with the USB stick in that slot there. That also works as a wired iPod connection or iPhone connection, and you've got 3.5mm jack and obviously the 12 up there. Cup holders are here. Sport Chrono Package Plus, which this has, also includes this stopwatch, which works as a clock when not in use. And then looking at the mileage, it's done 53,549 miles. There's 4 previous owners, so that's not a particularly high mileage. It's also been recently serviced as well, so I'll just show you what you can look up on this screen, which is in a little LCD panel. So you can have vital statistics there, and you can change what you show there. You can have what's on the audio system, what's on your phone, a map, which you can also change how zoomed in it is, so it could be different to the one that's running here. So you can have 2 different maps if that helps you. And then it's also got chrono, which is a stopwatch function, G-force meter as well, which also records maximum G's as well as the current G's around corners. Info, messages, there's no sort of errors. We've also checked this car fully on PSE 3, which is the same as the main dealers at Porsche. This car's got no issues at all. It has only range 1 over revs. There's ranges 1 to 6. Range 1 and 2 are basically just brushing the red line. This only has something like 47 ignitions its whole life in range 1. So typically you look for anything above range 4, 5 and 6. This car only has range 1, so it's not been used in or abused. Service interval, so the next major service is due December 2025. The next minor is due December 2023, so end of next year, and the oil change is also due end of next year as well. So everything is up to date servicing wise. So other options it has is the air conditioning system and the heated seats option. So it's a 3-stage system. And obviously that switchable exhaust, which does sound fantastic when the car's warmed up and it's actually on the move. It opens up 2 valves either side to make it sound really sort of intense, and it changes depending on which mode you have it in as well, Sport and Sport Plus. Makes it even more ferocious. Now these seats are called the sport seats. So they're actually what's called the standard seats, and they're extremely comfortable. They have supportive bolsters. They're not too, if you're quite broad-shouldered, it doesn't sort of impact your shoulders like the Sport Seats Plus do. So that's something to bear in mind. I'll just show you the front and rear boots while the car's running, so you can hear that fantastic 3.4 litre flat 6. So there's the spoiler up. There is a rear boot, lots of room in there. I'm doing separate videos of showing how you fit golf clubs in these cars, but this will have no problem fitting at least one set of clubs in it. There's the original VIN sticker there on the rear boot. It's important to see these original stickers to show that it's all original panels. Likewise on the inside of the door you have the original stickers here from the factory, and the VIN sticker there on the inside of the door, and then you have the same at the front. Just show you there's the fuel cap, and again original sticker there. There's the front boot. All the tools are where they should be. So you've got tyre gel in that side, you've got the locking wheel bolt and some tools in that side, and towing eye. And there's the wind deflector. It's in there, slots in the middle in between those 2 rollover bars. There's a newish battery in there, a Banner one, which is very high quality battery. And then there's the original VIN sticker there on that bonnet. You can't reorder those, so it's good to see that they're all present and correct. But yeah, it's a really stunning car. It's a halfway house between the Boxster and the Boxster S and the GTS. Very similar power. I think there's only 15 horsepower difference. Yes, it does make a difference in how that's mapped versus the standard S, but this car, as I said, will do 16 under 4.5 seconds, so it's a very, very quick car and in fabulous condition. I'll just show you the hood operating with the key. You can also, you've got controls inside when the car's running, but you can run it up to 40 miles an hour. You can open and close the hood. Well, actually it's between 30 and 40 miles an hour. I think it's 50 kilometers an hour, but you can also operate it with the key itself. So to close it, you would hold down the lock button and then it would do its magic. As I said, it's a black fabric hood, but it does have a glass heated rear screen, which is just there. So it also puts the windows up as a final step. So that's it up. It's in good condition. They're actually very waterproof, and they're actually double layered, so they don't have any issues with being too noisy on the motorway. So that's it, fully open, fully closed. Then I'll open it up as well, which is the reverse. You hold the unlock button and it will open it up. It will put the windows up in the full lock. So that's it, open. This car also has parking sensors front and rear, so they show up on the screen, and it's on the PCM, but and also audibly, and there's 4 sensors at the back, so they're just in that lower black section there, and at the front they're also in the black section on this GTS bumper. Well, the outer ones are, and then the inner ones are just there. The tyres are all matching Pirelli P0s, and they're all N-rated. If I have a look, N0 there, Pirelli P0, looking for the N rating on this one as well. Yeah, N0, so they're matching N rated, which is what you ideally want on your Porsche. And it just looks fabulous. If you're interested in this car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.